The Vampire's Assistant, a prequel of the Vampires of Emberbury series, written by Eva Alton, narrated by Angel Pean. Prologue. Francesca, summer 1981. I only kill those who wish to die. When I saw Julia Wrighton for the first time, not long after the latest war, she was kneeling over an empty tomb with dewy eyes. War widows were often resilient little creatures, but that one seemed too lost to bounce back, which in turn made her an ideal candidate for one of my charity projects. After the war, St. Emery's graveyard became one of my favorite places to spend the evenings and pursue what I like to call conscientious hunting. The cemetery was small and enchanting, just like the one at home, but unlike our homely St. Anne's, which had been abandoned for at least a century, St. Emery was always bursting with grieving souls who often converted willingly into limp, guiltless victims. Little did I know that behind Julia Wrighton's defeated facade inhabited a fierce individual who would change the way our clan had lived up to that very day. The unexpected advent of that rare human specimen gifted me with a daughter and a sister, but robbed me of my brother. It would take me a long time to come to terms with Julia's paradox, and had I known the turmoil she carried with her, I might have consummated my plans and executed her that very night without a second thought. But Ludovic didn't let me, and that was how we ended up sheltering an ancient rival's blood under the vaults of the cloister. Chapter 1. Julia, Emberbury, July 1946. My name is Julia, and I am a widow. Just another war widow. Looking at the leather-bound diary, I stared at those perturbing words, then crossed them out in a fit of rage. Memories of Gabriel's useless funeral flooded my mind, and the pressure inside my chest threatened to make my heart explode. The thought of explosions made me even angrier, as it reminded me of Gabriel's demise. Hastily, I sought the pendant around my neck. The cold, grounding metal sent me back to the present and to the mahogany bureau desk I was sitting at. The room where I was penning my thoughts was windowless, but lavishly decorated. Just a small part of a secret underground dwelling beneath the graveyard, which I now called my home.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?